YouTube, it's your boy DJ Platinum, back again with another video. Yeah, so today talking about the purpose of dub plates. Yeah, so let's take you back a while. So when I was young, I used to listen to them sound tapes from Jamaica. Yeah, them Stone Love sound tapes, the Metro Media sound tapes, all them clashes, Bass Odyssey, Bodyguard, King Addies from the US. All them sound tapes I used to listen to back in the day. Them sound clashes, they've got dubs. Now, obviously you know what a dub is. And if you don't, in them sound clashes, the sounds have got special tracks made for them by the artist. So there might be a song that is out there, but they pay the artist to make the song for them with their name in it. And in some instances in sound clashes, they may have a specific track made for just that particular clash. Yeah. Right. And then they might have the artist dissing the other sound. If you don't know what a sound clash is, I'm not going to go through that. I'll let you search it up online. But so the reason for the dub plate, when I grew up, I just heard them in clashes. And I remember, buying records and that. I was really into my dancehall. And when I got into UK garage and that, and I heard other DJs, I had a couple of DJs sometimes saying, "Oh yeah, I got this dub plate." I'm like, dub plate? Garage? So in my mind, the dub plate was just a dancehall thing. I'm like, but then obviously, in those days, especially back in the day, in them vinyl days, tracks used to come out. You used to have them pre-release tracks, yeah? And then the bigger DJs used to get the songs first, way before they're in the record shops for the regular DJs. But sometimes, yeah, you might have an exclusive track come out, and then you would go to the producer and you'd get that song in advance, and it may be on a dub plate, it may be on a like a 10-inch press record, specially made for you. So the reason for that is because it's an exclusive track. It's not going to be released into nowadays it's 2020. Tracks are released. Everyone has access to it the same day it's released. Like what I'm saying. Obviously, you still get some tracks. Some bigger tracks. I've been on many radio stations before, and you still do get access to music before it's pumped out to everyone. But nowadays, a lot of tracks is just released like to everyone on the same day. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of DJs, yeah, have tunes with their name in it. So let's put clashes aside. I've just spoke about clashes because that's when I was first introduced to dub plates. When I was listening to all them sound tapes from Jamaica back in the day, like whether a sound is having a party or whether it's a clash, and they've got their names in it. The Stone Love, they've got all them Buju Banton and Wayne Wonder dub plates, and I used to love. Well, I still love it now, but I used to love listening to them tapes when I was younger. You understand? But now, nowadays, people separate. So I'm all over the place here. So I'm just giving you a little timeline of how I was introduced to dub plates. So obviously, to me, it was like a Jamaican thing, like the sound tapes and the sound clashes or whatever. And then when I was started to go on the garage radio stations and that, and people used to have exclusive tunes and get tunes sent to them by producers. Remember, obviously, those days wasn't digital either. So yeah, someone sent you a tune digitally, yeah, or on a DAT tape or on a CD. You're only playing vinyl in the club, so you have to press it to vinyl. Yeah, you want to be that DJ that has that exclusive tune or whatever before other people. So you're gonna go to the place to get the record pressed, and you're gonna pay a lot of money. It's cash money back in the day, flipping it. Yeah, and then but separate from just like a song, yeah, that's exclusive. That a dub plate that has your name in it. Yeah, some people obviously have dubs with their name in it, whether it's garage or a dancehall song or funky house song or whatever. They have a track made with their name in it, and it's not for clash purposes, right? So the reason for that is because it's almost like ID. It's almost like, here I am. Look what I've got. I've got this special track made for me. Do you understand? It's all kind of like, how do I put it? It just makes you a little bit more exclusive. Gives you a bit more status. Yeah? Right? You know, lots of DJs got their name on their hat, their name on their top, their name on their laptop. And so they have their names in their tunes as well. These things can get costly. You don't have to have your name in no tune to become a big DJ. Not a fucking tool. Yeah? But it enhances your status. But it's not necessary. You could be the biggest DJ in the world and never have had your name on your hat, your top, your laptop, your tunes. It's just something that adds. But any up and coming DJs out there, you got to realize sometimes you can invest a lot into DJing, into your DJ career, and have little return. You might get lots of return down the line, but you may not get that level of return that you're expecting. You know what I'm saying? You're paying for lots of dub plates with your name in it, and yeah, you know, when you're playing your set, and you know, sometimes you might not give a shit that it's not contributing to your growth. Yeah, you want to grow, but you might not give a shit. It just might make you feel good about yourself. It might be some bragging rights. Yeah, look, I got all these names with my tune in it. All these tunes with my name in it. All these names with my tune in it. Yeah, do you understand? So, like, obviously, speaking about dancehall, them clashing sounds, obviously, that's the business they're in, innit? Like, lots of them sound clashes. Some of them have an unwritten rule, even a written rule, that no 45s, I'm still using old school terms, 45s, no regular tune can be played. It's strictly dub plates only. So they have a reason to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on dub plates, right? But sometimes people are getting it just for the status thing and they're not interested in clashing, right? It is what it is. Yeah, it does make the DJ feel good about themselves. But it also can raise the profile. But that investment in dub plates may not enhance your DJ status. It may enhance your career. Do you understand? So anyway, so the reason for dub plates are clashes, having exclusive tunes. That's more of a back in the day thing. Literally, I'm not saying dub plates with your name in it. I'm just saying, like, thinking back to the garage days, like there's just an exclusive track. Okay, I've got it first or whatever. And then you just have tunes specially made with your name in it for non-clash purposes, and it's just for a status thing, yeah. But to you upcoming DJs, yeah, don't think, yeah, let me splash out my money on bare dub plates. That's gonna enhance my status. You have to focus on the main thing. That's your tune selection, your DJing skills, and your marketing. There's elements of things that go into this DJing thing, not just one thing, not just, you know, some DJs just focus on one thing. Some DJs have the most amazing DJ skill. Their marketing is shit, or they don't, or they don't, you know, connect with the right people. Yeah. Obviously, the technical side and the skill obviously is the number one thing, but you need to know how to read. Some people might say marketing is the number one thing. Some people might say knowing the right people is the number one thing. But yeah, there's so many elements. You need to be able to play for the crowd, read the crowd. You need to have resilience about you. Don't just say yes to when some of these bullshit promoters deal with you some bullshit way. You know what I'm saying? You can reject deals, reject bookings. You can negotiate. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take bullshit. Yeah? But yeah, so anyway, getting back to the dub plate section. So there's 3 reasons for the dub plates. There's clashing purposes, there's exclusivity purposes, and there's just your status thing. Hopefully, if you're doing it for any of these reasons, it helps bump your career. But never, ever, ever think, I'm going to spend all this money on dub plates, because they can get expensive, especially for the regular working class person, the upcoming DJ that wants to get up there. It can become expensive, and you may not want to put all your focus and all your money into just dub plates alone. Yeah, it is nice, especially when you get your first few dub plates and you're like, yeah, you know, I made that, and you can't wait for your next DJ booking, and you can play your exclusive tunes with your name in it. Do you understand? So I've just highlighted the 3 reasons for dub plates. If you're a non-DJ and anything I said in the video, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, comment below and ask me the question. If there's any videos you want me to do about any other subject to do with DJing or anything else, to be honest, comment below and I'll do that video. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I upload more videos. That's it for myself, DJ Platinum. Gone.